schools are open entirely for business purposes. Today, Mr. Jai will be there, makes his money, goes to the States or wherever, sells it to somebody else, and they change hands from one person to the other. They are more interested in the profit they make than in the upkeep of those very schools. And that can be seen from the pictures that we saw. It was good that one of the speakers said parents will be sensitized on what private schools are offering. I know in the Gambia, there's this class struggle, especially among the women. My child is going to a private school, whether you are paying through your nose or not, but because somebody else, your neighbor's child is going to a private school, you send your child to a private school, and you don't even go there to find out what that private school is offering. I am sure if parents are aware of what these private schools are offering, they will think twice before they send their children into certain private schools. Once again, I want to thank you very much for your kind attention.
Before I call on the next person, I think I would have to say that the two previous speakers made suggestions. And on behalf of the Honorable Minister and the Permanent Secretary, I would like to say that the suggestions are noted and we'll be able to take them on board, especially with regards to the invitation of Christian Council and Islamic Supreme Council. For our next forum, subsequent forum, we will definitely invite them because they form a very important part of this forum.
But we are not closing any school in Foji, if that's what you want to hear. The ECD, all right? For the Somita one, I know the history. In fact, it has been going on since when I was the principal planner. I had my reservations about it, and we are going to fix it once and for all. That one, don't worry about it. Huh? We will fix it, because I think we have given it enough, ample time. So we'll deal with it, like we have dealt with Mindao. Don't worry.
Just to add to what the PS said, we are not going to close down the schools irresponsibly. We will either close them, move the kids to other places, and where necessary, take over the schools.
Like the Permanent Secretary put it, this forum is for the invited guests. We encourage you to ask as many questions as possible, especially the non-Gambians. I don't think we had any of you making questions. So the doors are open for you to ask questions or clarifications.
My concern here is with regards fees, school fees, and children that are affected when fees are not paid on time. I think this is a concern where some children have fallen victims. When fees are not paid on time, they are sent home until the fees are paid. And when the fees are paid, they are paid in full. So what happens to what is lost, the time that is lost, the lessons that they have lost? This is a concern from a lot of parents whose children have fallen victim. And as operators of private schools here, I want us all to look critically into this issue, since at the end of the day, the fees will be paid in full. Is it fair to send the children home and lose classes? Or should we look out for another means of getting the fees paid? I think this is a great concern to those who have fallen victim of this situation. Thank you very much.
Now we have foreign nationals that are in the Gambia, and they are contributing one way or the other towards the development of this country. And I think when they were traveling from their countries, they are here, they came with their certificate. And I heard from the chairman that Gambians that attend the Gambia College here, but we also have other recognized college out of the Gambia that are from other countries. So if you come with your certificate and let's say your CV and you apply to a nursery school, is it possible for the proprietor or the proprietors to employ you to do the job despite attending the Gambia College?
The answer is we recognize certificate from Gambia College and any other recognized institution. So it's not limited to Gambia College.
That is also private between the proprietor and whoever he or she is employing. But let me say that the private schools should also go further to be able to verify the certificates that are given to them. Because we know that there are people that are doing certificates in this country for people. And it's going to be sorted out.
In fact, that is the issue. We are not saying don't look at certificates that are not coming from Gambia College. Most of us Gambians here got our certificates from colleges and universities outside. And it's on the basis of that we are employed. But they are not forged certificates. We caught somebody in our office, unfortunately, somebody that presented a certificate to have done physical education at Milton Magai when I was there. And he used that for several years teaching in the schools. When he was asked whether he knew me, he said no. That was when, those that were conducting the interview knew that he was, presenting a forged certificate. That is the issue. We are not saying don't employ them, but make sure that you verify to, ensure that they are presenting to you the right certificate. And with this day and age of technology, they can easily, I'm telling you, it's even happening with worse results. It's happening with worse results, people presenting results that are not, theirs. So you have to be very, very vigilant. But as the DPS admin said, we are taking or accepting certificates from any recognized institution.
I was sitting here listening attentively. My name is Jacob Jimau Obichre from Delta Nursery School. Delta Nursery School. Thank you so much for this forum. I think it's a very important forum that we have at our disposal. We have not been opportune to have a word or two with top officials like this, and this forum is a very important one. What I just want to say is, when a school is closed, that means you lack one or two things. And it should not be a shame that your school is closed. I think it should be a waking up call for you to prepare yourself very well and meet the challenges that are ahead. Because in every country, we need quality. And quality must not be compromised. So if your school is closed, that doesn't cry you down to say my school is closed, so I give it up. Go ahead and do what is required so that the country will benefit, and you as a proprietor will also make sure that you get the quality you need. So this is a form of streamlining the qualities of education everywhere in the world, and Gambia should not be an exception. I just also want to say that I put one or two things here which I think listening to the discussions needed to maybe be put in place or should be addressed. What I realize is I think there's no strong private sector